Hello, everyone! Welcome back to the stream, and welcome back to Fallout 3. Oh shit, my corpse. There we go. Hello, and welcome! Eno, thank you so much for tuning in! Why 3? Well, isn't it obvious? We're playing Fallout 3. We are trying to get immersed. Therefore, everything will happen in 3 minutes, 3 hours, or 3 days. Not sooner, not later. There you go. Those are the only time units we're using from this point onwards. The real answer is this. I was running before the stream, and I went into the shower. And when I was in the shower, I kind of zoned out and lost track of time. And then I just realized I was a bit late to the stream, as in stream is starting in 3 minutes, and I had to really get a move on. That's the long and short of it. All right, let's load into the game. That's why I'm a bit winded. A bit winded already, because I just came in from the run and immediately just hopped into the shower, and now I'm here. Who are you running from? I imagine I have a super mutant that is chasing me at all times. It's really good for motivation. And then you have your headphones on, you know, and you put on your, your sun cues from a super mutant bomber, one with a grenade. Really good for running. Really good for motivation. Okay, so we are back here in the Museum of Technology at the center of Washington. So we were here yesterday. Okay, little recap. Yesterday, we got to a certain location on the map called Galaxy News Radio. Right, yeah, here we are. GNR Building Plaza. Here we met a person called 3Dog. He gave us a quest to repair his, radio equipment somehow. Somehow, and we needed, some equipment to do so. And that equipment we found here. It's like a dish. I don't know what to call it. One of those, like, part of a circle usually used to get TV signals to your house and stuff like that. What is it called? A parabola dish? Something. I don't know what it's called. But we got one of those from the technology Museum of Technology. Damn, I can't speak. He was running from a single beam of sunlight. Yes, exactly. I was running from shadow to shadow, just trying to avoid as much sunlight as I possibly could. And Super Week, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome. I'm doing quite a poor job of explaining what we did last time around, because I can't really find the right words. He was redshifting, meaning that I was running so fast so that as a photon, I shifted towards more red wavelengths. That would be cool. But yeah, we got whatever technology we needed or equipment we needed from the there we go, the communication relay dish. This is what we need. We got that from this place right here. All we need to do now is go on top of the Washington Monument. That's right over there, and now we need to install it to repair his radio station. And I'm happy you got that. Well, I guess my physics degree is good for something. Oh damn, I'm already taking quite a bit of damage. But, unless I myself am a photon, I shouldn't be able to redshift. Because the thing we're witnessing that are redshifting, like from a distant star or from a gas cloud or whatever. These are photons being reflected off objects, and those objects have a certain what is it called, like emission wavelength, like a certain wavelength where these atoms or molecules can emit light naturally, without being charged or anything. And given we know this wavelength, we can actually figure out how much said wavelength is being redshifted over great distances. Objects and redshift. Ever see something cross an event horizon? Event horizon. Are we talking about like a black hole now? When things are getting stretched and stuff. Yeah, I'm ploping in. Welcome, Ploper. Welcome. We have just started. Aren't we always? What's the science talk? We're talking about redshifting, well, redshifting light and redshifting objects at the moment. And it all started with the explanation for why I was running before stream. I was running from a sunlight beam. And therefore, I was redshifting, according to Eno. And that opened up a can of worms with all the science talk. And I guess we do... To be fair, we were just at the Museum of Technology, so I think we're justified in being, I don't know, indulging in some science talk. But it's been a good while since I studied physics. I took my degree, or my last degree, at the end of 2019. I got my master's degree basically just a couple of months before like COVID really became a thing. And very, very interesting time. But I've forgotten so damn much from my studies. There we go. Install the Virgo disk and activate the relay. So, everything we did in the Museum of Technology was, in essence, to get this dish and do this installation right here. That being said, all the secrets we uncovered with the consoles, if you remember. You know what, that was just an icing on the cake. No, it's a really, really nice view from up here. You can see all the ruined buildings and stuff. Very nice. You can't see anything from any other direction. I've never been to the US, so I have no idea whatsoever if this is like remotely close to what Washington DC actually looks like. I mean, of course it's not blown up to smithereens, I know that much. But like the general layout of things. Alright, let's head back. I wish I never to be in the US. So, not only have you never been there, you wish to never be there. Is that what you're saying? I can completely understand why you would feel that way, like, currently. But like, never ever? Like, ever? Under any circumstances? We gain karma, we need to lose it. Go do a crime! Let's see how much karma we actually got, because you are right, we did get karma. We're still an evil marauder, Ploper, so we're still good. Or rather, we're still evil, But here's the thing. Generally, every single main quest we do in this game will give us good karma. Not every single quest, but most quests will give us good karma. So that is something to bear in mind. But as long as we're more evil than good, then we're good to go. Never anymore, not to get too political, but a majority voted for Agent Orange. True, you're not wrong about that, and I guess I kind of pissed about it, to be honest. Visiting the Smithsonian's was on my bucket list. Same with Pripyat. Wait, Pripyat? But that's not in the US. Or am I wrong? Like, what's going on here? Or maybe I'm thinking about something else entirely. I mean, I know what you're saying. That's in the Ukraine. All right, yeah, okay. So, all right, fair enough. But that's nothing to do with the US. Or what? Or okay, I'm not sure how Ukraine came into the conversation. But nevertheless, like, I understand what you're saying, but as with any country on the planet, like, sometimes countries go through, like, very sweeping reforms. Prime example, I don't know, the Roman Empire, you know? At one point in our history, it was, you know, the major power in the Western world. Now, not so much. I mean, we still have Italy, of course, and Italy is there next to the Mediterranean. I mean, it's a country, of course. Like, I'm not throwing shade against Italy by any means, but it's not the Roman Empire, not anymore. So that country went through a big reform, and I guess the same could happen to the US. I'm not saying that this will happen anytime soon. Like, don't get me wrong, not anytime soon, but it could happen. Just another place I wanted to visit, and now never will. I see. But like, even if the war is over in the Ukraine and stuff, so it's, you know, safe. I mean, okay, we still have you know, the the no-go zone around Chernobyl, I suppose. But I guess you can still visit it with a hazmat suit on or something. I'm not a traveler, but I agree on one thing. Politics is a fucking joke. Politics is... You're probably, like, gonna be more well off, like, mentally, if you stay out of politics altogether. I think. Like, I feel like every single person who is part of politics, and like, it doesn't matter what ideology you follow. Left, right, center, up, down. I feel like all are miserable, okay? All are just being angry all the time about the opposing side, right? So I feel like, just for your own, like, mental state of mind, I feel like it's better to not get involved. But at the same time, like, sometimes you need to get involved, right? In order to, I guess, make sure that things aren't, like, escalating too bad. I mean, you have to balance things. That goes for all aspects of life, I mean.
Moves, kid. Smooth moves.
Smooth moves, yeah. The zone was safe. Rad levels dropped enough to be safe for a short visit. And then they bombed the sarcophagus rather than droned it to be accurate. Oh, and so now...
Looks like the good fight.
So now it's not safe anymore. As in, I'm not sure, like, I'm not sure about the lore surrounding Chernobyl, like, and the incidents, I'm sorry to say. But I assume that the sarcophagus was, like, some sort of buried barrier of radioactive material that might have been leaking now. And that and big companies have a lot of power in their hands, and they influence politics. I mean, some would say that the corporations are not just influencing politics, they are running politics. But I completely understand what you're saying. Yeah, exactly. Influence. Try buy. Yeah, Eno and I was on the same wavelength there. All right, let's have a little talk with Tree Dog here.
The wasteland returns.
I did what had to be done.
And well done indeed. Now GNR can be heard clear across the capital wasteland again. That'll give Eden and those muties something to think about. But before I get back to my calling, I bet you want to hear about your dad.
Yeah. Did he just call, like, mutants muties? I mean, we technically have ghouls. Ghouls are, like, people. Was that a slur? Like, did Three Dogs just call the ghouls a slur? The sarcophagus was the giant hanger-looking thing they draped over the CNPP, Chernobyl nuclear power plant. Aha! And I assume that's not there anymore. I'm immense! I'm the Flood! I am the Radiance! Hi, y'all! Radiance, I love your intros, by the way, I really, really do. Thank you so much for tuning in, Radiance. We are talking about radiation, now from the Chernobyl nuclear plant. So in this instance, you represent, the nuclear emission, I guess. Oh, it's there with a big hole in it. I understand. I understand. Hence the lack of safety. I always try to find a new intro every day. That is giving you credit, Radiance. Absolutely. And Moldy Cookie, yo, what's up? Hi, what a nice stream to watch and take a dump. Moldy Cookie. Good luck in there, soldier. Push till the very end. And now at least we know what you're doing. Hi, Radiance. Put some shades. It's too bright when you walk into the room. Oh, yeah. Dude, I always have my sunglasses next to me. Like, every time you walk in, Radiance, I should always put them on. Just to, like, be part of the joke here. That's a shitty opener. This anti-ghoulism is unacceptable. Ghoul lives matter. Yes, exactly. Alright, but luckily for us, we're done with Three Dog. At least for... I mean, we can still hear him shout across the radio, but... yeah. Speaking of shit. No shit. Spill it already, Three Dog.
Whoa, now. Take it easy. You ask, so I will provide. When your dad passed through here, he and I talked for a good long time. He's a real stand-up kind of guy. He mentioned some scientific mumbo-jumbo which didn't make sense to me. I mentioned something called Project Purity. He also said something about going to visit a Dr. Lee in Rivet City. Then he left in a hurry.
But this doesn't really explain why our father went here in the first place. I mean, sure, it definitely explains that our father was here, but why? Just to have a little chat? Apparently so. Why did you capitalize watch? Good question. Autocorrect. That'd be interesting, Seven. Alright, if I remember next time, Radiance, I'll try to do it. Ghoul phobia, exactly. 3 Dog needs to check his smooth skin privilege. Smooth skin supremacy. That's the ideology that's running this wasteland. Alright, Rivet City. I know actually where that is.
Goodbye. Remember to keep us tuned in while you're out there. And watch yourself.
I wonder if this is just like one location that our father just happened to pass by, or if he like had a reason to be here specifically. I'm not entirely sure. Well, for our purposes, we know where our next location is. Rivet City, where our father apparently went to go to visit Dr. Lee. And that's all the way down here in the bottom right corner of the map. So that's our next location. You know, the main story really has only like one note, and that is follow that and just get bounced around between characters. But that will change eventually. Always remember sunglasses when walking. And stress test! Yo, what's up? Welcome, welcome! What are you up to today, stress test? We know what your husband is up to. So now I'm curious what you're up to. Can build a welding mask. Ooh, that would work too, right? Yeah, that's what she said. Alright. But before we keep going with the main quest, there's actually one other location I want to visit. The Yuri metro station right here. We can't fast travel here because we haven't been here before. But we have, you know, the reason why it's mentioned on, or marked rather, on our map is because we did the puzzle in the Museum of Technology. This is why, you know, we have a reason to go there all together. And if you remember from yesterday, we're gonna get a new weapon here. Like, it's not a fancy weapon. It's not like something cool to look at or anything. You know, before we do that, let's actually go sell at Megaton. Like, the model of the weapon is just, you know, a normal weapon, but it's very, very good, especially for our build. So let's go grab it before we do anything else. What's your problem with hugs?
Oh,
I don't want to do her quest. I don't think there's a problem with hugs. Rather a desire for hugs and an appreciation of it. I'm not like usually when I did my test playthrough of my build, I used mines a lot, but I can't really use it as long as we have dog meat with us, because what I want to use mines for is to lay them out somewhere and lure enemies into them, but dog meat will only distract them if he's around with us. I guess I'm not gonna focus that much on getting mines. However, I do want the combat armor because it's way better than our current armor. I guess I could grab all the stim packs as well. I could grab the missiles. How many missiles do I have? Because we did just get a missile launcher. We have 3. Yeah, sure. And now we can clear out our inventory, thankfully. Wait, let me get my Red Bull. Wait, oh, okay, are we already getting into the energy drink brand fight? Can someone drink a Monster Energy to counteract Moldy Cookie's energy here? It's very important that the right energy drink wins this fight we're in. I do need to repair this. I have a dream of a post-apocalyptic world where all people will be judged by the not be judged by the texture of their skin, but by the content of their character stats. That is very clever. You know, my hat is being tipped in your general direction, Superwing. That is actually really funny. By the texture of their skin. Oh man, it's gonna be hard to beat that one. More like the contents of the inventory. Oh, that's good too. Oh, man. Did you really dream that? No, wait, Simon, I didn't hear properly. What is your height again? Wait, my height? I tell you what, I'll tell you what my height is if you guess first. Because I keep you sitting down, right? So it's probably kind of hard to figure that out. I do want to get rid of the mini nukes at some point. I think that's fine.
Good hunting.
Let's also see if we can we can repair quite a bit actually. Let's repair these things and let's sell this. No, this is the helmet. Yeah, this we want to repair as well. I think that means that she has more money. Yes, a lot more money. So we can sell the mini nukes. No, we cannot. Damn it. We can sell some of the mini nukes. The spikes. Maybe almost all of the mini nukes. Yeah, there we go.
Good
awesome.
hunting.
All right, now we have cleared out our inventory and we can get back out into the wasteland. And let's get our new weapon. I'm drinking a monster. That's good, stress test. You bring in the right type of energy to this chat. Skincare is important, therefore I must ignore it. This is just anarchy now, Ploper, in our smooth skin dystopia. Mix it with water to make it healthy. I'll have you know, there is vitamin B, I think, in Monster. It's more or less a healthy drink. It's just pure health. Mehmet is 156 centimeters tall, and you say 1.85. You know, I will say that Radiance was a bit closer there. I'm just gonna run past these guys. Let dog meat deal with them, maybe. As long as we're not dying. Oof. Dude, we did take quite a bit of damage. I am 180 centimeters tall. So very close to your guess there, but not quite. Skincare is important, but not when you're young. Why wouldn't it be important when you're young? What happens when you grow old that makes skincare not as important? Alright, we need to just head westward to get to our location. And our new weapon. No, 140! Alright. Chill, everyone. Chill. Every time I stand up, I stand on like stilts or something, just to make myself look taller. Are we talking about height or are we comparing? Alright, wait. I mean, we could compare other limbs as well, but I don't think that's TOS anymore. Don't encourage energy drinks. I mean, you're right that it's not good, but I would be a hypocrite because I like to drink energy drinks myself. At least Monster Energy. That's the only energy drink I drink. Which I probably shouldn't, like all things considered. But that's the same thing with... By the way, this is Prime, the dude who gave us the puzzle in the technology of the Museum of Technology. Damn, I can't say that. That thing. And he has on his dude, how the hell do you pronounce this? Swan Long assault rifle. This is the unique Chinese assault rifle, the best Chinese assault rifle in the game, not counting the DLCs. And now it's in our possession. And we also take this pilot light because we just grab everything we can. I should probably put this right here on our little bar. I should also put the missile launcher here somewhere so I can grab it if needs be. Alright. And the annoying part about this assault rifle is that it looks exactly the same. Dude, I didn't even realize I didn't have any armor on. That is why we took so much damn damage. There we go. Now we have combat armor on. This is a Chinese assault rifle. I did not think about that. I'm 3 centimeters shorter. Fuck. So much for your divinity, dear Radiance. I am disappointed in you. Alright, let's head to Rivet City. This is the closest location we have. That I'm divinity, so it doesn't count. That is true. You haven't heard of Monster Water. Is that a thing? The annoying part about this assault rifle, even though it is the better assault rifle compared to the one we just had, it, you know, doesn't act differently, and the audio was very, very loud there. Yeah, let's drop it down a little bit. How long is your pinky? I have the longest pinky here. I have no idea. This could be 3 inches, let's say. Oh, that was Prime. Isn't that the Logan Paul energy drink brand, Prime? Because I know I've tried that drink before. I have to come back, but it's against the US. Monster D says we weren't comparing limbs. Oh, about Monster D. I see, I see. I mean, do you have any opinion about Monster D? He's a stress test. Observe Discord. Tess and Cookie. Oh no. I wonder if that's something I should not take a look at. You say you want the D measurement at this point. As long as we're not saying, you know, directly what we're meaning, I feel like we're not corrupting any of the young minds in the chat at the moment. Although I'm pretty sure all the youngsters in the chat already knows what we're talking about. Alright, see if I take a look. Alright. I'm gonna save the game because the game has a tendency to crash whenever I tab out. Let's see if we're lucky this time. Ah. Oh, you weren't kidding! Monster Water. Is this like Powerade or whatever it's called? But, you know, Monster brand. I've never seen this before, by the way. Never in my life have I seen this before. I mean, this could be good. Flavored energy drink. I feel like it's oh, is it just Monster but not carbonated? Like it's the same flavors and stuff, but yeah, no. And there's a rehab. What the hell does this mean? Monster Rehab. It's also not carbonated. I've never seen these drinks. I kind of want this though. Oh, it's iced tea. You know, when I hear yeah, the game did crash, unfortunately. Alright, but I'll boot it up again. You know, when I hear Monster Rehab, I start to think about, you know, like, it sounds to me like a comedy show for monsters trying to get back into, get back into society or something. That one, it's shit. It's sort of watered down energy drink. I see. Like, is it supposed to be more like a more healthy alternative to just a regular can of Monster? This is iced tea, the Monster Rehab. Okay, does it taste good? I mean, Moldy Cookie seems to think otherwise. Steven hasn't seen the Rehab. I haven't. I guess I'm just a poser when it comes to being a fan of Monster energy drinks. Or maybe that's a good thing, because that oh, how the hell did I miss that? Maybe that means I'm not too far gone into the trenches of the Monster fandom. All the Gen Z's in this chat are already degenerates. I just hope they were spared 4chan in their formative years. I've never been on 4chan myself, but I have heard stories, okay? There are some wild stuff being posted there from time to time. Too late! Alright, Proper, you're lost! You're lost! I did see someone ahead. Yeah, there we go. So whenever you shoot someone while sneaking in this game, you will automatically get a critical hit. But not only that, your critical damage will also be increased by 2. By times 2, I mean. Which means that you deal a hell of a lot of damage. Well, I think that's how it works. I could be wrong. And that's a level up. And now we have... Now our build is basically complete. Small guns at 100. So what should we focus on next? I think it's explosives. At least this is what I did when I did my test build. Let's go for the demolition. No. Let's get the bloody mess. This is just a flat 5% extra damage to all weapons. It's just... Given that my build is just basically entirely focused on combat, this is a no-brainer to me. It's not like the most fun perk to get, because just like it's stupid flat passive increase, but it's still good. I hope not. I wasn't, and I turned out great. Oh yes, Ida. Oh yes. I'm disappointed in you, Simon. Wait, what? Because I'm not so deep into the monster fandom, or because I'm not on 4chan? 4chan was mild crap compared to the internet in my day. Wait, where the hell were you on the online back in your day then, you know? Extra damage is always good. That is true. It's always good. I agree with you on this point, but it's not like the most fun perk. I mean, if we're gonna like compare, let's compare it to like a cool perk or charm in Silksong or Hollow Knight. Like something that gives you a new tool. It's way more fun than just a flat damage increase, given that a new tool actually like modifies your gameplay. Even though we are getting back some ammo every time we loot any of these raiders, at least if they're using assault rifles, I am like losing more ammo than I'm getting back, which is why we keep buying ammo whenever we're visiting the store. But this is like an eternal struggle when it comes to using an assault rifle, always finding more and more ammo. Oh, we found a skill book. That's pretty nice. The internet was truly the Wild West for unsupervised millennial kids, but with the crazy algorithms, I don't think kids are much better off these days. Oh, speaking of which, I know that maybe I shouldn't even tell you, or maybe I should tell you about this just so that you can be aware of this. I've heard, I've not seen this myself, but I've heard that there are like content creators who are putting out content on like YouTube, I think it's specifically YouTube, maybe even TikTok, that are doing what they can to like ignore, basically like put down like horror videos tailored to children, and in doing so in a way to ignore like, oh crap, we are taking a lot of damage here. Okay, we're good, dude. I don't think we've ever been that close to dying. But yeah, they're putting out basically like horror content for children, and doing so in a way to like avoid like YouTube's own filters and stuff. So I feel like if you're a child and you're like, you know, witnessing, I don't know, someone getting their head chopped off or face melted off, I think you can get really messed up even in, you know, in today's environment. The monster rabbit hole. I mean, you might be disappointed, Stress Test, but I am kind of proud of myself, because that means that there's still hope for me to get out of the energy drink marshland. Maybe. I'll actually get banned if I name one of those sites, so no. That's probably for the best. Yeah, now I'm just trying to find an exit here. In HK, there is a charm that gives you 25% extra damage. It's just good. It is fun, but useless if you're not playing a game well. I mean, that's the thing, right? It's good. I completely agree with you. But just, you know, getting a damage boost that doesn't affect the gameplay in any way is usually boring. I mean, you should probably get it, nevertheless, because it is, you know, better for your build and whatnot. But yeah, comparing it to like getting a new crest or a new tool in Silksong, I feel like that is a bit more fun. And Arnie, yo, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, we're yapping about all manner of things. We're jumping from topic to topic. It's true, and I've had to deal with a lot of shit. I'm fortunate to know how to filter those out. Okay. I mean, as a parent, I guess, you know, it's very good to be aware of said filters, right? I wanted one more monster friend. Alright. I'll tell you this, Stress Test. I'm probably never gonna stop drinking Monster, at least as long as I feel like... Hello? Oh, this is a walking doctor. I don't really care about the medicine at the moment. At least as long as I find the flavor tasty, I suppose. But that being said, like, I know that the energy drinks, like, in general, aren't that good for you. I mean, if you drink it in moderation, just with anything, right? It's totally fine. By the way, this is Rivet City. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be like a big boat or whatever, but it's a town that is literally built on water. Is this supposed to be like a lake maybe? Or a river? I think so. Here we go. This is the last location where we know that is. I did see a horseless, headless horseman IRL. I don't even know what that... Horseless, headless horseman. I don't even know what that means and how that looks like. But I think I don't want to see it myself. I'm jealous because I don't have one. Today I beat G2 main game story. So peak. Congratulations, Artie. Are you gonna continue playing games in the GTA franchise, or are you gonna play something else? I'm calmer again. Okay, good. Stress test. I don't want to add to the stress of stress tests, right? I also started DS3, getting my butt kicked, but that's a peak game also. Yeah, Dark Souls 3 is really, really good.
Hold it right there.
In terms of gameplay, I would say that Dark Souls 3 is better than Dark Souls 1 and 2. But in terms of like an overall package, it might not be my favorite, but still very, very, very good. It's poison. You don't get any moderation with it. Aha. You mean we're talking energy drinks still? True, I suppose. Well, if you're literally dying of thirst, then Monster Energy will probably be healthier for you than not drinking it. But I get what you're saying. I wish y'all would get your shit together and stop drinking this. I don't want to hear about something bad happening to you. You two in particular, Mr. and Mrs. Parent. I'm gonna play the GTA 4 DLCs of the DS3, so I take a little break from GTA. Oh, I didn't even know that GTA had DLCs. Well, I know that they keep adding content to, what's it called? GTA Online, like GTA 5 Online. And gameplay is 100% better than DS1, but as a whole game, I will have to see. DS3 is first few hours already better than DS1 endgame in terms of gameplay. Wait, have you played? Have you not played Dark Souls 3 before? I'm looking for my father.
And who might your father be? If he lives on this boat, I know him.
He doesn't live here. He came to see Dr. Lee.
Dr. Lee, eh? Well, then I guess you'd have to ask Dr. Lee for more information.
So I can pass?
Go on up then.
Yes.
She's probably in the science lab. But keep your nose clean. You hear me?
Thank you.
Carry on then.
Have you watched Louis Theroux's new documentary on the Manosphere on Netflix yet? All those influencers are basically marketing toxic content plus gambling platforms to children and teens. I have not, like, I know the documentary you're speaking of, and I have not watched it myself. You know what? Oh, I can't go there.
Hello?
Oh, I always get lost whenever I'm here. I want to get to the science lab. Oh, I'm always lost when I'm here. I know the documentary you're speaking of, Super Week.
Any trouble in this area?
But I haven't watched it myself. No.
Nice to see you.
I'm not watching anything on Netflix at the moment. I have like looked around a bit to see if there's anything I would like to see, but I haven't really found anything. I guess I could, in theory, watch the documentary, but I feel like that would just piss me off if I do. I do know what the Manosphere is about in general, though.
Look, Dr. Zimmer, we've been over this. We don't know about your runaway robot, and we don't care. This lab is dedicated to solving real problems.
Yes. But Dr. Lee...
Dr. Lee is trying to save lives, and your constant interruptions are interfering with those efforts. Now please, stand aside.
Shut up, Dogbeat.
I'm sure the good doctor...
I'm sorry, you're a good boy.
Is fascinating.
The biggest issue is caffeine. Do you have any idea how many died to water?
Technology in that
Every single one who has
What's at
drowned.
stake? You won't tell me what's at stake. Vagaries and secrecy. A robot's a
Water
robot,
intoxication
Zimmer, no
is a
matter
real
how
thing,
shiny
but we're
the paint
comparing
job.
apples to oranges.
Now,
Fair enough.
please.
Ignorance and facetiousness. That's all you people are good for. Shiny paint job indeed. You can't even imagine the Commonwealth's accomplishments.
You know, if you're so smart, maybe you could help us, But no, that never even crossed your mind. Go peddle your selfishness somewhere else.
Fine, but I'm not leaving. Not until I've spoken to Dr. Lee. I'll be here when she's ready to abandon her chemistry set and talk real science.
Suit yourself.
This is Dr. Lee over there, by the way. Now, the reason... Oh, he's gonna talk to me now. I don't really want to do it. Oh, okay.
You there. What are you, some kind of lab assistant?
He literally cornered
No,
me, okay? I
you're
couldn't go away.
Weathered. Are you by any chance for hire?
I am gonna do this quest. The reason why I wanted to, like, illustrate this guy, Dr. Zimmer, is because this is, like, the only connection... I think this is the only connection between this game and Fallout 4. Like, his side quest and his little story is basically what they built the entirety of Fallout 4 story on. Int bubblehead time. I'm saying you don't know how bad energy drinks are for you because you haven't been nearly killed by them. Now that is true. There are definitely health issues with energy drinks, absolutely. But I guess Ploper's comment is still not invalid. And we are gonna get the int bobblehead right here, right now. Never talk to Dogmeat that way. He is the best boy. Yes, he is. I did apologize, okay? I have a friend that nearly died. I nearly died. And another fight that did die. Holy crap. I understand that you are very passionate about the topic, you know, given your personal, like, experiences. And especially that you have a friend that literally died, you know. Once you're, like, close to death, I feel like, depending on who you are as a person, you could, like, laugh it off and stuff. But, like, when you actually pass that threshold, then, you know, that is literally the point of no return. I'm not comfortable hearing about casual consumption of energy drinks. Did you know that it's possible to get both rewards in his quests? I did not know. No. There is one reward I want to do, or I want to get from Dr. Zimmer that we're gonna get. But I had no idea that you could get both rewards. I don't even know what the reward is for the bad karma solution of this quest, to be honest. I think I've looked it up before, but it's not something that I've gone for. Believe me, we did not abuse them. I can't speak for others exactly, but I used to have one a day until I started feeling bad. Dropped to one every 2 days for a few months until I collapsed and woke up in the hospital. The one that died was a kid, barely 23. His heart popped. And it was confirmed it was related to, you know, like, caffeine overdose or something like that. There's 2 rewards: a unique plasma rifle and a great perk. The plasma rifle is what I'm interested in. Is it like an exploit to get both perks, or can you get to get both? You need to tell the android that you're gonna help him, then double cross him. Okay, I think I know. I think I know what you're saying, Arnie. I'm gonna let's try that out. I definitely want the plasma rifle though, cause it's really good. But yeah, the reason why this guy is interesting is because, again, like, this is basically the inspiration for Fallout 4. This guy right here. It was confirmed. I can dig up the news if you want to read about it, save it, and only save it. I believe you. Okay, I don't need any more proof. And it's definitely sad. Yeah. I'm listening.
This could be an opportunity of a lifetime for you. I've misplaced.
How's it going in the game? Yeah, let's focus on that, I suppose. Missing property. What kind of property?
How do I put this in a way you'll understand? All you know of robots are those buckets of bolts, those Mr. Handshakers and whatnot. Well, that's not all a robot can be. You see, in the Commonwealth, we've made artificial persons, synthetic humanoids, programmed to think and feel and do whatever we need. And occasionally, they get confused and wander off.
So, You know, this is a topic that is being more thoroughly explored in Fallout 4, and in other pieces of fiction as well. But this is like the classic question: can a machine be a person? And I feel like back in the day, as in like the early 2010s, every piece of media that came out like basically said yes, a machine can be a person, like assuming, you know, technology has developed to that point. But I feel like if such a movie or TV series or piece of fiction would come out today, given what we know about AI, you know, generative AI, ChatGPT, Claude, Grok, all that stuff, I wonder if things would turn out differently. Especially since, like, during today's age, we even have a slur for you know, bots and machines. Am Vesini Unguri, straight from the source. What does that mean? Goulash is the best thing Hungarians invented. Goulash is great. That is like a meat stew, right? What does that got to do with me?
You're helping me retrieve this android, aren't you? I've tracked him this far. He's out there somewhere, in the capital wasteland. He must have done something drastic, like facial surgery and a mind wipe, or else I would have found him by now. It will be no easy task. He may not even realize he's an android. Don't upset him by talking with him. Just come get me immediately. I'll handle it.
I'll be compensated for my services, right?
Of course. I have at my disposal advanced technology from the Commonwealth. I'd be willing to share some of it with you. Just think, you'll be the envy of all your friends.
Sure. I want to be the envy of all my friends.
Excellent. Locate my android, and you won't be disappointed. Here, listen to this message he sent me. He's mocking me. I swear, I'll make him pay for that.
So any suggestion where to go?
Like I said, I suspect he's had facial reconstruction and possibly even a mind wipe. Search the offices of doctors or techies for android information. If he's come into contact with these people, there may be records. Start with Dr. Preston. He lives on this leaky boat. See if he knows anything. He's a doctor, after all. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy trying to ignore my surroundings.
Cool. It's only a couple of years since the government banned selling energy drinks to minors, and that's as effective as the ban on selling cigars to them. Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing here in Sweden, right? There's like an energy. What am I saying? Here's a bobblehead for intelligence, by the way. There is a age limit on buying energy drinks, but you know, as you said, that doesn't mean that minors can't get hold of them, anyways. To be fair, Hungarians invented a bunch of great things. Hard to choose a definite best. I only know of goulash and Erner Rubik. At least you need to decide between those two. Vitamin C is also one of them. There you go. Right, this is Dr. Lee, by the way. So by the way, this guy we talked to right here, this has nothing to do with the main story. That's just a side quest. Dr. Leah, however, she is someone who just talked to our father.
Look, this is a restricted area. I'm tired of telling you people. It's you. My heavens, you look so much like him. You're James's daughter, aren't you? What are you doing here?
Where's my father? Tell me now!
Calm down. Calm down. What are you doing here? James said you were still in the vault. Look, this is all terribly irrational. Your father just shows up here as if nothing happened. He walked out on us. I know he had his reasons. I know it was to protect you, but still. Project Purity was our life. It was the only thing that mattered, and then he just gave up. He abandoned us, and we were forced to move on. I've already told him that it's over. There's no going back. Project Purity was a failure, and he needs to move on.
Vitamin C, absorbic acid, was formerly discovered and isolated between those years, but primarily by a Hungarian biochemist That's a cool name I'm not gonna be able to pronounce. Who identified it as the anti-scurvy factor. Oh yeah, scurvy was a thing back in the day, right? With sailors, right? Also, if I remember correctly, light bulb, wasn't that Edison? I heard that was Tesla. Tungsten lamps, I see. Now, there you go. Hungarians doing cool stuff. I'm trying to find my father. Have you seen him?
You mean you haven't? I assumed he sent you here. For that matter, aren't you supposed to be in a vault? James said he left you there.
Yeah, that wasn't really gonna work out. I left the vault to look for him.
Did you? I was under the impression that's exactly the opposite of what he wanted for you. Well, you won't find him here. He's come and gone already.
Can you please tell me where he has gone?
Your father insisted that we return to work on Project Purity. I tried telling him too much time has passed. There's no way it would work. Predictably, he refused to listen to me. He says he can prove it will work and headed off to the old lab. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to tell you.
Where is this old lab?
It's in the old Jefferson Memorial Building, northwest of here. Please, don't go after him. It was foolish of him to even think about going there alone.
Well, I know where I'm going. But first, let's do the side quest for Dr. Zimmer. I'm actually really interested to hear your opinions about what you feel about this entire situation, the replicated man. But I guess we can start doing the quest before we actually get into that discussion proper. I want a lava lamp. There is a solution. You could always just get a lava lamp, I suppose. Unless like a lava lamp is like one of those things that are like unreasonably like expensive. I haven't ever owned a lava lamp myself, so I wouldn't know. By the way, the replicated man side quest is a really strange one, because it's like one of the only quests in the game where you can't just solve it by following like quest markers on your compass in the bottom left. You actually need to like find these things on your own, and I just happen to know that this holotape right here is one of the things you do need. There are like multiple locations where you can get like clues on where this android actually is at, and that was one clue. Another clue would be at this doctor's place that we're gonna get to, or I think it's a doctor. It's not fully Hungarian invention, but the Hungarians had part of it. Same with color TV. You need a lava lamp. Okay, stress test. Please pitch the idea of why it's important to have a lava lamp. Like, why is it important? What kind of joy does having a lava lamp bring you? Word in Excel first edition is also Hungarian. I didn't know that until now. I assume you're right now like on the wiki, like discovering things about Hungarians. Oh, speaking of Hungarians, didn't they have a very important election recently? Viktor Orban is no longer the what's it? The prime minister? We did. Arnie, have you felt like any 07 Orban? Yes. Have you felt like any big changes in your day-to-day life, or is that that's common maybe like on the horizon? Alright, so what we're doing now is we're looking for clues for where this android could possibly be. And to do that, you need to like either visit certain people or find holotapes that hold the answer. Let's see if we can do this with the speed check. Nope. Alright, we'll bribe him then.
Facial surgery is way too dangerous to try. Need special equipment and expertise. Reminds me of this old hoax. Here. Listen to this holotape.
And as you can see, we do get just a bunch of clues. We can listen to the holotapes as we're walking around, but first and foremost, let's figure out how to get out of here.
Hello, man.
I hate being in this place because I never like find my way. Now I literally just want to get out. Wait, this is good actually. There's a way out from here. I don't know, but they're relaxing. If you ask my mother-in-law, but they are fascinating. They are fun to look at. I will grant you this.
Officer know if you see anything out of the
Yeah, let's also sell whilst we're here. What you've got to sell? Oh, and buy some ammo. Do you have any cool armor or weapons, maybe? Not really. A big change as of now, no. Also, I didn't vote because I'm a Hungarian living in Romania and I didn't have a Hungarian citizenship to make a vote. Okay, fair enough. I found out what I want. 353 kroners on sale. Well, what's stopping you? Will it bring you joy, stress test, if you buy a lava lamp right here, right now? Keep dreaming about it! Oh, man. Okay, Automod is doing... Let's see if I can briefly just tab out and do this and not have the game crash on me. Oh, perfect. If I had one, I probably wouldn't have voted because I don't live there. I mean, fair enough. I mean, if you do decide to go back at some point, I mean, I feel you are justified in trying to, I don't know, shape the country in a way that is most aligned with you. I mean, that's the point of democracy, right? But I understand that that might not be your thing. Cool.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Huh. You can also ask this guy for a clue. I didn't know that, actually.
Yep. Old Pinkerton. He kind of vanished.
Alright.
Have a seat anywhere.
We now
Someone
have
will
a
be with you in a minute.
lipoplasticator and microdermal graftalizer. We just need to find someone with the skills and willingness
One of the
to
new
perform
immigrants
the
died of
surgery.
radiation poisoning last
If
week.
anyone knows of a discreet and
Rivet City.
trustworthy surgeon
Me too.
who knows how to keep his mouth shut, send him our way. Also, we need to find a circuit
wrong way.
neuralizer to reroute the signal into the android's memory. Do you know any trustworthy techies?
So these are the kind of tools that we're getting about the android. Yeah, this is where I want to go.
If you're listening to this recording, it is because you're believed to be trustworthy. I hope that is the case because this recording puts us both in danger. I'm escaping from the Commonwealth. I'm an android, a synthetic man, a slave. The men hunting me are ruthless and will stop at nothing to retrieve their property. I need to find a doctor in the wasteland to perform facial reconstruction. I also need someone who knows a great deal about computers. I need to have my memories erased and my face altered to look like someone else.
So this is the android talking to us. The opposition got 2/3 of the majority, which is insane considering Orban used to have 2/3 in his previous 4 terms. Things turned around. Yes. I mean, things have been kind of intense lately when it comes to politics. And you know, there's an active war going on in Europe as well, with Russia, of course. So, I mean, maybe that is the cause or whatever behind the change. Are you still here? Fuck yeah, I am. To be fair, I didn't like either of the choices. Oh, that's sad.
By the time you get this message, I'll already be gone.
I feel like that's fairly normal though.
I
Oh
want to live
crap.
my own life on my own terms, as my own man. I know what you're thinking, that I'm malfunctioning. I used to think that's what caused the runaways too. But I know better now.
I almost died there.
Is not a malfunction. I'm not just willing to put up with all the bullshit anymore. You humans are going to have a full-fledged rebellion on your hands if you don't start treating us synths as persons. I know you'll be marshaling the Retention Bureau to come after me, but I know all the tricks of the trade. You won't be finding me, I assure you. By the time you
know
get
what?
this, I will be someone else. It's the price I pay for my liberation. My final act of rebellion against a system I no longer believe in. Goodbye, Zimmer, and good riddance.
These guys are unironically kind of tough. The Mirelurks. So that is why I'm using some drugs in order to increase my damage. There you go. All right, so that is that is the android talking to us via these recordings. Not really liking humans. He believes himself to be, well, a person, right? And don't want to be a slave or whatever. I restrict you from any drinks. Had to go do adult stuff. Welcome back. You know, we're doing the quest. What's it called? The replicated man side quest. And the reason why I'm jumping down here is because there is a facial reconstruction surgeon or whatever it's called that lives in this part of the boat. And it again, like the main quest is actually quite bad at pointing out where this guy actually lives, but given that I've done this quest before, I kind of know beforehand. And you can also get some really nice ammo here. There we go. People memeing around with JD Vance. He visited Hungary in Orban support and he lost the election by a mile. Some people joke about that everything JD touches turn into ash. Like when he visited the Pope, he died the day after. Iran deal failed, etc. Oh yes, and that's not all either. When he went to Greenland, if you remember, you know the US had this thing that, well, I guess they still do, have this thing that they want to own Greenland. And I know that JD Vance went there because he wanted to, I guess, like film like a marketing stunt or whatever. But like no civilian wanted to speak with him when he was there. So he also like ended up going to the military base, talking to the soldiers there, the US soldiers, and that was basically that. Yeah. Oh crap. I heard the rope snap. I didn't know what trap was gonna be triggered there, but okay, but we're still alive, so that's good. Do you know those Tesla orbs? What are they called? Are those, you know, the orbs when you touch them, like a spark of electricity, like being you know, activated or whatever inside the orb? Is dog meat okay? It's okay. You know, dog meat is stronger than me. I feel like. I'll be dog meat better be alive. I'll assure you, dog meat will be here, alive and well, when you're back, Ploper. I'm not entirely sure where I'm supposed. Oh yeah. So here's a very fun trap. I remember this vividly. You need to go through this door. And you can't open it by just activating the door. So you will get the impression that this terminal right here is how you actually activate the door, but this is a trap. The real way to activate the door is via this switch right here. So the person who lives here, by the way, as you can clearly tell, he definitely wants his privacy. Or is he dog meat? He's not dog meat. He will never become dog meat. At least on my watch. We can also steal from this guy because that's fun. There's nothing I really want though. As you can see, this dude is having a hobby, let's say, that involves skeletons. Because this dude right here, Pinkerton, he has the ability to alter your face. Give you a full reconstruction.
How the hell did you get in here? I suppose you can't be all that bad if you made it this far without dying. This is the part where you tell me what the hell you are doing bothering an old man who obviously wants to be left alone. Get on with it already.
I love the face of dog meat right here. I know Tesla's testicles. What the hell does that? What the hell is that? Plasma orb toy. For me it is. Fair enough. I mean, if you're currently like looking for a job, I would like completely understand if, you know, not making, you know, like unnecessary purchases is something like you would kind of want to avoid. Let's discuss this facial reconstruction and mind wipe you did for the android.
What are you talking about, girl? I don't know anything about any of that. And, what did you call it? An android? What's that?
Let's see if we can bribe him.
It's things like bottle caps and property and ownership and all that nonsense that makes a person think he's better than another. Bah! But I'll take your caps just the same. This android came in as one person, and he left as someone else. I replaced his face and his memories. Don't believe anyone's done that before. Certainly not down here. That Commonwealth tech isn't all that fancy when it comes down to it. I'm also the only one in the wasteland with the skill and the nerve to perform facial surgery. That android flesh ain't so different than ours. You want proof? I documented the whole thing, so I could rub it in the face of Dr. Lee when I need to rankle her feathers. I hate that snooty bitch.
Ah! You can agree. So what she got to do this? Show me this proof about the android.
Well, she's got nothing to do with anything except ruining my whole goddamn life. But I can see you don't give a crap about any of that. Fine. It's all in my computer. Here's the password. See for yourself. Hell, just take these pictures and this holotape. Straight from the synth man's lips. Just don't go telling Harkness, though. He won't believe you anyway. And you really don't want to see him upset. He can be a bit inhospitable.
So Harkness is the android. Okay. There's something you aren't telling me, isn't there?
Oh, all right. So maybe I didn't wipe his mind like he asked, but I buried it deep. Almost as good, really. But it's still there. Still accessible. All you need to do is use the recall code. Just say to him, activate A321 recall code Violet, and that will activate the hidden subroutines.
Interesting. I have to go. Alright, so now we know who's the android. Let's go to said android and tell him what's up. I have one of those around here. Fun. I want to have a job after Friday, so making a purchase that is for me not that important is not the right move. That is very, very clever there, Stress Test. I guess we can just fast travel back to the proper River City. There we go. They are fun. Well, moving to another city almost 3 hours away. Yeah. So, this is the part where you have to decide what to do with the android. So this guy right here, this is Harkness. This is a person who doesn't know that he is an android. Because he has his memories being deeply repressed into his consciousness or whatever. Yes. This is the person that Dr. Zimmer wants to get back to the Commonwealth. Now, I am gonna see if I can get both results out of this quest line, as in get the reward from Harkness and get the reward from Dr. Zimmer. But if I had to choose, I want the reward from Harkness, because you will get a very, very, very good weapon.
I'm a little busy right now. Is there
but
a
let's
problem?
see what he has to say. You're not who you think you are.
What's that supposed to mean? Look, kid, I don't have time for existential debate. And I'm not interested in whatever religion you're peddling.
You are a robot from the Commonwealth.
Excuse me? Look, kid, you have exactly 5 seconds to explain what you're trying to do here, or you'll be leaving Rivet City by the way of the nearest porthole.
I know you don't believe me, but I'm telling the truth.
Truth? If there's one thing I've learned, it's this. There is no such thing as the truth. Just the appearance of truth. And for anyone to try to sell their version of the truth, they need evidence. You have no evidence for your ridiculous claims. So I have no more time to waste talking with you.
The facts speak for themselves. I have pictures and an audio testimony. That's why I need to visit Sivid before we move, to give him a big smooch. Exactly. This is very important for me as well. I need to get the big smooch before it's too late. I've lived in 5, maybe 6 different houses. Huh. Yeah, you know, moving gets old very quickly. Especially if you're like a person who has a lot of stuff. Because that stuff doesn't move itself. You didn't detonate Megaton yet? I have not detonated Megaton, and I don't intend to do so. I have in fact disarmed the bomb. Because I feel like Megaton is such a useful city to still have around, so I don't want to get rid of it. But yeah, I have pictures and an audio testimony.
Alright, I'll humor you. But this is impossible. I can't be a robot, I'm a human being. I breathe. I eat. Hell, I cut myself shaving this morning. I was bleeding. Robots don't bleed.
It's not real blood, Harkness. It's synthetic, just like everything else.
I'm not sure what to say. I'm not sure what to even think about all this. I'll admit, this is pretty convincing evidence. But it doesn't make any sense. How can this be possible?
Sorry, Harkness, but this is the only way. Activate A321 recall code, Violet. Good reason, usefulness. Not like it's immoral to detonate people. I mean, dude, this is a min-max playthrough where I'm trying to be as optimal as possible. And also, if it wasn't useful, I probably would blow up Megaton, because I'm trying to get as much bad karma as I possibly can.
Ah! My God. I remember. I remember it all. From before. Zimmer. The Commonwealth. The Institute. My God. All those runners I brought down. You made me remember. Why? How? Never mind. My God. What am I going to do? My life. Everything. It's
I
all
love the
a
VA. Don't worry, Harkness. Your secret is safe with me.
Thank you. I'm really not sure how people
Can we
would
punch
react
him
if
now?
they found out
Soon. Don't worry.
Not entirely human. Here's a little token of my gratitude. Best weapon I've ever had. And I've had it forever.
Ooh. Thanks for that. So this is usually when I would just run away and stop worrying about it. But now, Arnie, you said that we can get the perk as well. Exactly, time for the double cross. Now this weapon, my friends, this is probably the main weapon I used during my last playthrough before this. This is a plasma gun. It's one of the greatest weapons in the game. Like, this is the unique plasma gun. Like, if you're using energy weapons, I feel like this is probably the strongest weapon in the game. Not counting the DLCs. Again, I've never played DLCs. This weapon is good, but an extra perk can't hurt. Exactly. Alright. Now, but as we're going back to Dr. Zimmer, I want to ask you, and I'm really, really curious about each and every one of your opinion here. Do you agree or disagree with the notion that Harkness is a person or not? Given all that we know about him. He was a machine constructed by the Institute in another part of the world, or part of the US, in the Commonwealth as it's called. And this machine didn't really want to be essentially a slave to the Institute anymore, the people who built him. So he escaped, he found a person who could wipe his mind and give him a new face, a new body, and then unbeknownst to each and every one here in Rivet City, he's just a normal person. The security guard, it just happened to be. And everything would probably, you know, work out fine for him. He would eventually, I guess, I'm not sure if androids can die of old age, but assuming he can, he would probably die from old age and no one would know. If he doesn't die from old age, he will probably, you know, be a bit concerned why he doesn't age. But I guess that is something that he would have to notice later. But now Dr. Zimmer is here and in ruining his life, essentially. We're all machines, only the degree differs. The game definitely wants you to cyber Harkness. Clanker or brother? Exactly. That is basically the question. I personally believe that Harkness is indeed a person. And deserve all the dignities or whatever that a person should get. It is true that he's built by, you know, mechanical parts and he has programming, but what is a human if not a biological machine, right? But I completely understand that today's environment is probably not that sympathetic towards a person or would-be person such as Harkness, given again the bad connotations that that it has with like ChatGPT and generative AI. I highly recommend an episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation called "The Measure of a Man." That is probably something that tackles the same topic, right? Because I know there's a lot of pieces of fiction out there that does this very thing. I mean, there's the iRobot movie, there is the Blade Runner movie, we have Detroit Become Human, we have Fallout 4. Like the entirety of Fallout 4 also tackles this issue. You just get age implants, so it seems normal. Okay, if it gets the age implants, then that in that sense, there's nothing to tell that to tell us that he is android or not. I was thinking the exact same thing. Okay, so both of you know about that Star Trek movie then, or episode rather. All right, but let's double cross him because we are a bad person here.
The sooner I can get out of this slum. Really.
I found your android. It's Harkness, Rivet City security chief.
Harkness, you say? Yes, that makes sense. He used to work for a special branch of the Commonwealth Police, after all. And he's right here, in Rivet City? Excellent. I must wait, find an opportune moment to confront him. Thank you for your discreet assistance and continued discretion regarding this matter. And now for your payment. This combat module will directly affect your central nervous system. I think you will find it quite beneficial.
Dude, I don't think I would ever want to like install something in my brain from this guy, but whatever. Alright, with this perk that we just got, we have increased reaction speed, giving a higher chance to hit in VATS. Not too shabby, not too shabby at all. Lieutenant Commander Data faces a force disassembly by scientist Bruce Maddox, who wants to replicate him. To prevent this, Data resides from Starfleet, leading to a legal hearing to determine if he's property or a sentient being with rights. Captain Picard defends Data, arguing his personhood. There you go. I did not know actually you could get both rewards, so thank you about that, Arnie. Alright, but with all that being done, we are now done here in Rivet City, and we can continue on with the main story with a new great weapon in our possession. And the reason, by the way, why I'm gathering so many weapons is because if we ever run out of ammo for one weapon, we always have a replacement. Not to mention that certain weapons have different, I don't know, properties that might make them better or worse in certain situations. For instance, I love to do the sneak attacks with the sniper rifle. I don't care about doing sneak attacks with the assault rifle. David question, have you played Mad Max? I'm planning to play it. I have not played Mad Max, but I know about the game that you're talking about, and I know about the Mad Max movies. I actually very recently watched through all of the Mad Max movies, like even the first ones. The first movie sucks ass. I will say that. I mean, all of the Mad Max movies sucks ass, except for the new ones, I would say. Oh no, I might be. They're decent, I suppose. The first movie is awful, but the second and third one are decent enough, and Fury Road is really good, and yeah. That's a long way of saying no, I have not played the games, but I'm well aware of the universe. Random weird question, but what's on your shirt, David? I started to think about it and asked my friend what she thought, but we don't know, and we need to know. All right. This is a shirt I got in Turkey when I was like 15. Like I've had this shirt for a long ass time. It's a combination of a DC logo with the monster symbol. And this was like, this was before I started drinking Monster Energy drinks or whatever. It is literally just a shirt. Didn't like care much about the symbol. But there you go. I've had this for a long time. I think I got it as a gift from my dad when as like a souvenir when we were in Turkey. We was just visiting with the family. I love the fact that you can shoot the weapons in their hands. It's kind of funny. Grenade out. Let's see if we can get some use out of our new perk here. Since we roleplay as a jackass, getting both rewards actually fits the character. Oh, that is true. I mean, I would say this. In terms of our character lore, like, if we like try to make sense of her, like why she is acting the way she's acting, I would say that she is upset over the fact that her entire life has been a lie told by her father, right? Meaning that all the like moral lessons that she learned has essentially been thrown out the window. Because if her father told her that killing is bad, and we know that her father is a liar, well, is killing truly bad? She is taking the violent approach and violent answer to this and saying, no, I don't care what my father taught me, I'm my own woman now. Oh, I missed. Oh, by the way, we know that our father went here. This is the place where the Project Purity was being done and enacted. What is Project Purity? We don't know. But we will figure out very, very soon. What about assault rifle? What the hell is assault rifle? Enemy waifu, 100%. I don't have any enemy waifu shirts, I'm afraid. I love the Lincoln repeater. Oh, there are movies? I didn't know. Oh, you didn't know about the Mad Max movies? Man, you're making me feel old, Arnie. I guess you know, me being a millennial and all is the reason why I know about this. There are Mad Max games. Monster shirt, mirror, yes. So that is what you want. Thank you. Now we can chill again, dude. I should have wore another shirt. I have a shirt that is merch for my wrestling persona, because that would probably be a bit more interesting to watch. It's in fact a shirt you can buy yourselves, I think. I'm not sure if it's being shipped like to different countries, but at least if you live in Sweden, you can get a Deacon Red t-shirt. I'm like, but you're not buying it from me. Like, I'm not getting any money from such a purchase. It's Stockholm Wrestling that would gain anything. I'm playing some Minecraft right now, so I might not chat. All right, but at least you're listening to these discussions, maybe. What are you doing in Minecraft, by the way? Are you playing a survival world, or are you just doing random builds? Okay, I think it's time to switch weapons, because we're running low on ammo. Let's actually use our new weapon that we just got. So this is an energy weapon, and we don't really have skills that scale with energy weapons. But this gun is so damn good that it doesn't really matter. There we go. Are we going in? Game over soon? Oh, this is the first time you better going into Project Purity. So there's still quite a bit of ways until the game is over. You will go, like, this right here, this is a small spoiler, but this right here is the end of the game. This location right here. But you will not trigger it right now. It's gonna be quite a while before we actually get to that point. Cool. Yeah, so we're using the plasma rifle, at least for a little bit. Assault rifle. Oh. Assault rifle can be interpreted as assault rifle. I see what you're saying. Here we get some holotapes for finding our daddy. Let's listen to this one.
To Vault 112 to search for anything of bronze that might help me get this pure.
Okay. Yeah, let's listen to these as we're just walking around. So because this will give us some insight about Daddy and why he's doing what he's doing. All right, but at least we know that he's not here, but he has been here, given that he has been releasing these mixtapes of his, really trying to get noticed on the grandest stage of them all and become a proper rapper. Can we take a moment to appreciate how the death counter is 0 and the fact I just jinxed it? You're welcome. Dude, I will do everything I can to avoid death, okay? Before we get to the new... By the way, the area we're gonna get to right now is one of my favorite areas in the entire game. Vault 112. But before we do that, let's actually get some ammo. So I'm just gonna go on a little world tour just to visit some merchants.
Those excursions. So one night,
How's Underworld been treated?
Half a bottle of scotch. I broke into the overseer's office. It was easy enough to hack his console, gain access to the restricted files. Most of it was garbage. Propaganda, spy reports, just plain rambling bullshit, really.
Don't mess
There
with
was
us.
one thing,
We won't
one
mess with
name
you.
that stood out amongst all
Good
the
to
others.
see you.
Dr. Stanislaus Braun. I knew of Braun's work, of course.
It is a lot
He
of
was a
text here
celebrity
from
in his
Father.
day. Voltec's sorcerer scientist, leaving his peers in awe of his technological
Yes?
wizardry. But it was in Vault 101 that night in the overseer's office. I first learned of Braun's involvement in Voltec's
How long is this
social
recording?
preservation program and his work on
Oh.
something called
Oh,
GEC.
sorry. No time to talk. The air circulation system is busted.
Alright, I'm not sure how much of that you caught, but our father learned about the GEC in Vault 101. And the GEC is actually a very
hello again.
important object in the Fallout lore, I guess. It is in fact something you search for in Fallout 1. Like the main story of Fallout 1 is that you need a GEC. I think. Please correct me if I'm wrong here. And even in Fallout 1, the purpose of the GEC is actually kind of similar to the purpose of the GEC in Fallout 3. But I guess we'll learn more about that as we play the game. I think Suwakla doesn't appreciate it. I suppose so.
Caps from anyone, even a human.
From now on, we're gonna put points into energy weapons. We're eventually gonna put points into energy weapons, but I'm gonna start off with explosives. Because like this weapon is so damn good. Oh, you can't buy ammo here. She hasn't reset her stock. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Like, yeah, the plasma rifle is so damn good that you don't really need energy weapons points to make it work.
Yes?
Find Her Daddy. RE7 reference. Haven't played that game, but sounds interesting. Even though Steven hasn't played it. Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna see if Moore has had her stock restocked. Vault 87 is the best, we can all agree. You are correct, Steven. Or wait, was it the water ship? I don't know the difference. Yeah, me neither, necessarily.
Oh, I can't.
I mean, it might be different names for the same thing. I haven't finished Fallout 1, by the way. I have played it, but yeah, I never actually finished the game. Unfortunately, it seems like she has not had her store restocked either. Oh well, I guess we're just traveling the wasteland then. You're saying that Vault 87 is better than Vault 112 that we're about to get to. You might be right.
To be honest, the GEC sounded like pure fantasy. Even for Braun's capabilities. It was nothing short of a miracle.
But nevertheless, I think Vault 112 is really, really, really cool. And you're about to get the explanation to why.
Reality, it was actually distributed to several vaults to be
But
used.
here we have that, this talking more about the GEC.
Vault 101 was, sadly, not on that list. I did some digging and discovered Braun's name on the reservation list for a Vault 112. I'm no slouch, but this man...
Hey everyone, hi Locos, welcome!
Does his collected knowledge...
How's it going? It's going great. We're listening to some lore about the GEC and I guess just vaults in general.
Holotapes, computer records, maybe even experiments. If I could gain access to just a fraction of Braun's genius, Project Purity would become a reality.
Hopefully you're doing great today. Hi Locos. What are you up to? And we're about to get to Vault 112, which, if you haven't seen it before, is one of the coolest places in the game. So I definitely recommend sticking around just to get a little insight into some of the cooler areas in this game.
It's so close, but that's the story of Project Purity, isn't it?
Playing some relaxing Dark Souls.
Let's see if Braun has the missing.
Since when has Dark Souls been relaxing? Well, I guess it's a bit relaxing if you know what you're doing. And I guess you can relate to some extent, Arnie, given that you're about to play some Dark Souls yourself. At least Dark Souls 3. Alright, but like the long and short of it is that our father worked on something called Project Purity before we was born. He worked on this project with some people, including Dr. Lee, that we just visited in Rivet City. But for whatever reasons, he left the project and left Rivet City. And the reason given is that we were born, as in the player character, and he had to take care of us. And to do that, he went to Vault 101 for whatever reason, and basically raised us there as a Vault dweller. But then, in Vault 101, he got got access to some information regarding this GEC. A piece of technology that has something to do with water purification. And Project Purity is all about water purification. That's like the main thing that Project Purity wants to achieve. And now that he got got hold of this information that a GEC can be used for water purification to a certain extent, his like desire to keep working on Project Purity just well, got reactivated, re-engaged or whatever. His passion, I guess, for the project got reawakened. Therefore, he left the vault. That did cause a big commotion for us as the player character, and that is why he has been going through the wasteland, trying to get the information, I guess, about the GEC and how to actually implement it into Project Purity and actually finish the project. And in order to get a GEC, he needs to visit a vault with a GEC installed. And Vault 112 is one of those places. And that's the place we're heading to right now. Who's firing? Oh, here we go. Some Brotherhood of Steel outcasts. These are a neutral, I guess, faction. They're not part of the Brotherhood of Steel, even though they have the same type of armor. This is like a sub-faction or a rebel faction of the Brotherhood of Steel, at least here in the Wasteland. I can't relate. These three is everything but relaxing. Fair point, fair point. I wonder when we're gonna encounter a Deathclaw for the first time, or a giant Red Scorpion. If we're lucky, that's not gonna happen at all, but I'm sure it's gonna happen sooner rather than later. I think it has something to do with our level, right? As in, if we get to a high enough level, those kinds of monsters have an opportunity to actually spawn into the game. Right, and Vault 112 is hidden. So this is just like a garage, basically, but it's just a front, okay? If you know what's down here, then you can actually access the truth. Yeah, let's just kill these red scorpions real quick. I just found out that here in Italy we can't name a kid IKEA. Why not? That sounds like a very, very arbitrary rule. And also Radiance. How the hell? Like, what did you do to get into, like, researching IKEA as a name? Is IKEA a proper name somewhere? As in, like, will a demon be controlled if you name it? If I name a kid IKEA. You can do missions for the outcasts. You can bring them electronics and stuff, and they give ammo, if I remember correctly. Yeah. You can give them like pieces of technology, and they will give you stuff in return. That is true. But I don't think there's like an actual quest for them to do, or like an actual storyline. And you need to, by the way, invade their main headquarters if you wanted the unique missile launcher called the missile launcher. And it actually sucks because it misses a lot when you do fire it, even though it deals more damage than the normal missile launcher. Can you pet dog meat? Let's actually figure that out. You can't scold him. Good boy, dog meat. In my head canon, we did just pet dog meat right there and then. Goodbye. Oh. Now the question is, how the hell did a mole rat get into here? But whatever. Thank you. I'm here to please. Whatever you want me to do, I'll do my best to make it happen. But soon, very, very soon, you will see the actual entrance to the actual vault. Oh, here we go. I did this quest at high level, and Albino Rad Scorpion spawn, strongest enemy in the game. Their HQ also has an alien blaster ammo in it. Oh, that I did not know. Don't! I'm not gonna do it, okay? Here we go. Vault 112. This is the only time we have visited another vault, not counting the vault we actually came from. This is a really, really cool place, and you will soon realize why. I don't know, Spurgny just came at me and said, bro, you know where we can't name our child IKEA here? And I was like, okay. Now I'm curious about what Spurgny did before he came to you. You guys are planning a child together. Yes. You know, it's good to know about the name you want for your child before you actually get one. That is true. We're gonna visit Vault 87 too in the main story. Yes, you're right, Arnie. That we're gonna do. That we are gonna do. I don't think Vault 87 is as cool though. Well, that depends on what you think cool is, I suppose. I had a quick look about the name thing. Apparently it's legit. It's part of a shortlist. Among those on there are Doraemon, Bender, Goku, Benito, I know what that is, Satana, Losif Stalin, Osama Bin Laden, Walter White, Moby Dick, Ronda Gatsby, Conte Dracula, and Lucifero. Like, some of the names I'm actually a bit confused about. Like Walter White, he's just a character in a show, right? I mean, okay, I can understand that you don't want to name your child, I don't know, Osama Bin Laden, let's say. But why not Walter White? I won't say any bad words, because those would be really hurtful. Vault 87 is scariest vault, and atmosphere is peak. Oh, the atmosphere is absolutely fantastic. But it's not the scariest place in the game, Arnie. There is a the most scary place in the game. I don't remember exactly where it's at, but it's somewhere down here in the bottom left corner of the map, if I remember correctly. There is a place that is not related to any quest, but the place itself is haunted. At least I think it's not related to any quest, but the place is legit haunted. If you haven't seen it, oh, scariest vault event. Got it. All right, but the haunted house is really, really cool. If you haven't seen it before.
Welcome to
protecting people from their own stupidity, huh? Yeah, I guess that is one way to put it.
202.3 years behind schedule.
Oh, I'm always late.
Please redress in your Vault Tech issued vault suit before proceeding. If you have misplaced your suit, I am authorized to distribute a new one. Once dressed, please proceed down the stairs to the main floor so that you may enter your assigned Tranquility Lounger.
Tranquility Lounger? What the hell is that? But I'm gonna obey the robosuit here and equip a vault suit. And let's see what this place is all about. Oh, there's another robo brain over there. There are a bunch of these pods. That's odd. I wonder what these pods are all about. I'm having pizza for dinner. Oh, dude, should I order pizza for dinner myself? That would be awesome. Can I have some? Yeah, stress test and I, we're on the wavelength here. Or same wavelength, I mean. With my not step game brother Spurgny. But is that confirmed? Yeah, only specific description.
I'm sorry, but
Well, what's going on here?
to chat right now.
There's a person here. Sitting in the pod. There's another person. Wait, this is Dad. Hello? This is our dad. But we can't talk to him. What's going on? Who are these people? Oh, this is broken. Okay, we can't go inside there. But what the hell is happening? What are they doing? Oh, they're watching some sort of show. A TV show. Huh. Oh, this is very odd, isn't it? But it seems like we can't. Oh, wait, maybe we can like. Let's see if we can find the computer belonging to our dad. What's going on here? Display current status. 84 BPM, temperature 98 Fahrenheit, respiratory rate. I don't know what this means, by the way. Respiratory rate, I don't know. He doesn't have an ID associated with him. Okay. Stress level elevated, huh? He's stressed. He doesn't seem to be that stressed, doesn't he? Okay, I'll go eat. Oh, dude, you're missing the best part, Radiance. But yeah, you do need food to survive. Blood pressure measured in millimeters on column of mercury. It's quite common. Okay, I'm not in a business that measures blood pressure. All right. But it seems like we can't access our dad or anyone else in one of these pods from the outside. So what if we go inside a pod ourselves? This one seems to be red and able. It's unoccupied. Okay, I'm not sure what's gonna happen now. But let's sit in the chair. Wait, what was that? Dog meat is waiting outside Vault 101. I guess it's because dog meat can't join us here. I hate the fact that we're leveling up right here, right now. This is really messing with the vibes. I love this perk, Scrounger. It's really nice to get more ammo. Where the hell are we? Now you're stuck here with her.
Hey there, sport. Beautiful day, isn't it? Say, you should go talk to Betty. She's waiting for you over on the playground. Have fun, sport.
Who the hell is Betty? And why are we just a little girl now? Where are we? And what's with all the colors? This entire place is so muted.
Good day.
Who are you?
Hiya, kiddo. What's the good word?
Is this a simulation?
Is that so? Well, you ought to tell that to my big toe, kiddo. Hurts like the dickens since I stubbed it earlier today. Feels pretty real to me.
Have you seen my dad?
Can't say that I have, kiddo. Don't worry. I'm sure he'll turn up.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood?
Nice place. Real nice. Everyone's friendly and always happy to lend a hand.
I have to go.
Bye-bye.
So, do you remember that every single vault... No, okay, I keep exaggerating this point.
Hello?
Most vaults in the lore is constructed as a social experiment. Or rather, well, it's a bomb shelter, but unbeknownst to the people inside said shelter, it's actually a social experiment that Vault-Tec is trying to perform. And I guess the experiment here in Vault 112 is that every single resident in the vault is put into a virtual world rather than living inside, you know, the vault with their normal bodies. And now we are stuck here with her, as Eno put it. Now, there are two ways. I finally crossed role-playing as a pigtail girl looking for her daddy of my 2026 bingo card. Is this why you wanted me to play Fallout 3 at the very beginning, Super Week? You were like, oh, I have this bingo card, but how the hell do we get Steven to get to this point? Why was it there in the first place? Great question. Now, every single resident we're witnessing right here, every single person, these are the persons who were strewn about the pods in Vault 112, and now we're stuck in the simulation with them. But they seem to be completely unawares about the simulation that they're living in. Has anyone told you that your knowledge and intellect are hot? They haven't, Moldy Cookie. But I'm gonna take that as you telling me, and that I appreciate a lot. And let me tell you this, Moldy Cookie. You telling me that my knowledge and intelligence are hot makes you very hot as well. Ashley Graves did. Oh, did she? Here's a garden gnome, by the way. As I said, there are two ways to actually exit the simulation. We're gonna do the fun way, okay? The fun way is not the quickest way. Let's see if I can figure out the house. You're not supposed to know about this at this point in the game, but there is one house you can enter that is actually a way to... Yeah, the abandoned house. The vibes here are a bit odd, wouldn't you say? In the abandoned house. It's a bit darker than the outside. If it wasn't for the music, it would kind of be uncanny, wouldn't you say? Like somewhat like backroom-esque in terms of aesthetic. And there are these objects thrown about. There's a garden gnome, there's a glass pitcher, a broken radio, a cinder block, empty bottle. If you interact with these objects in the right order, you will actually open a failsafe to get out of this simulation. But we're not gonna do this, okay? We're gonna do the other way to get out of the simulation. And in order to do that, we need to speak to her. Well said. She said you're hot. I don't know about the intelligence part. Okay, I'll interpret that as she said I'm hot because of the intelligence. There we go. The fun way is the murder way, right? Asking for a friend. That is indeed the right way, or the fun way. I will tell you this. Fallout 3 is the first Fallout game I ever played. And whenever I did the fun way of getting out of the simulation, I was genuinely disturbed. Like, as a young kid. Let's see if you're gonna, you know, have a similar experience as I did. I wasn't ready for this level of heat and chemistry in the chat. Well.
You don't belong here.
Oh.
You're not supposed to be here. It's not real, none of it. It needs to end. The suffering must end.
So old Lady Dithers knows that this is simulation. Someone who knows what's going on. How do I get out of here?
We're not really here. We're not really talking. It's all made up. Make believe. We're sleeping, dreaming. The dream became a nightmare. It has to end. It just has to. But we're not in charge. He is. And he doesn't want us to wake up.
Who is he?
He calls himself Betty now, but he's still the same. He can put on a new face all he likes, but underneath he's still evil. Braun. Bastard thinks because he helped create this place, he's God here. But I know he still uses the fail-safe terminal. I know it.
What failsafe? What the hell? Wait, how come you're the only one who seems to know this?
Don't know. Can't sleep sometimes. Hear voices. My own skin doesn't feel right. None of this is right. You've got to believe me. You've got to find that fail-safe.
What are you talking about?
It's in the abandoned house. He doesn't want us going in there because he's afraid we might find it. It's the only terminal to the outside. The only way to shut the whole thing down. You've got to find it.
Alright, so this is how you know about the failsafe. I went to get a clean pajamas for Ellie and came back to my husband flirting with Steven. Dude, Stress says you need to keep hold of your husband. Otherwise, someone, a hot streamer, might steal him away. Imagine you roleplay as a little girl, as an old crooked man. Well, now we know the identity of Betty.
Hi there.
This is apparently Braun, at least according to old lady Didders.
Oh, someone new to play with. What good luck I have lately. I was just starting to get bored. Oh, we're going to have so much fun.
Where am I?
This is Tranquility Lane. We all live here, and now, so do you.
What? I don't live here.
You do now. You live here until I say you don't. I know. Why don't we play a game?
What the hell is going on here?
We're going to play a game now, silly. That's what's going on.
I don't... No game for me.
You don't get to say no. If I want to play a game, you're going to play. And I want to.
Look, kid, I'm not interested in playing games.
I said I want to play a game. It's easy. You make Timmy Newsbaum cry. And I'll help you. If you don't, then I guess you're stuck here.
Interesting. Is there a hot streamer here? Oh, Stress test. Don't do me like that. Who else is single here? Let's see if it goes live. Lock up your man. Exactly. Okay, but according to Betty, the only way to escape, like, we're putting the failsafe out of our mind, right? We're imagining that we don't know about that, okay? But according to Betty, the only way to actually get out of this place is to make Timmy cry. Okay. That shouldn't be too hard. I mean, it is very mean, but it shouldn't be too difficult. Here we have Timmy. Hey there, Timmy Newsbaum.
Hi there, I'm Timmy. Wanna play?
Betty says I should make you cry.
What? No, she didn't. Did she? I don't like her. She's creepy. And she laughs at stuff that isn't funny.
Let's see if we can make him cry by telling a lie.
You're a big dumb liar.
That didn't really work. Well, we can punch his stall, maybe. No, that didn't work. Maybe we can punch him. Is he crying? I mean, I guess we did the quest. All right, we made a child cry. Can we now leave? That is why he's matching my weirdness. You're the weird one, weirdo. I'm betting on hiding it than you are. I stopped watching the stream for 3 minutes and come back to find Stress's hobby flirting with me a
And
bit.
you said you didn't want to play.
And I guess we are
I
also
was hoping for more than
beating children,
fisticuffs,
literally.
But entertainment has been difficult to come by lately. Consider the game won. And with that, you win a prize. Your prize is one question, which I will answer to the best of my ability.
Okay, the voice did change a bit. Where's my father?
Your father?
He's a scientist looking for Dr. Brown.
Oh my, what a splendid turn of events. I had no idea the two of you were related. Yes, I have indeed seen him. I'm afraid he's rather unavailable at the moment.
What have you done to him?
Were I you, I'd be more concerned with myself at the moment.
And besides, we're done with questions for now. Perhaps we'll address it at a later time. First, I have something else for you to do.
Sorry, I'm just honest. Seven is hot. I appreciate that, Boulder Cookie. I truly do. So disturbing. You were really missing out a bit. What do you want me to do?
Pay a visit to the Rockwells. They're very happily married, and I'd like you to change that. Put an end to their marriage, and we'll talk.
Fine, only because I want more answers from you.
Rationalize it any way you'd like. If you succeed, we'll continue our discussion.
Okay. So Betty, aka Dr. Brown, wants to be entertained. And he/she is doing it by interacting, let's say, with the residents. And now we are part of his little plan here. A lot to unpack here, exactly. But unfortunately, it seems like we can't just get information from him. Unless he actually, or unless we do something for him. How is Gittan? Gittan is fine. Let me bring Gittan so that she can be part of this. 1 second. As you can see, Gittan is clearly fine. That's great. Now, instead of just everything being gray and beige, now we have some greenery as well that we can add to the stream. All right, Gittan is gonna be in my corner. Give me the moral support I need to do these heinous acts heinous acts of, I don't know, breaking up marriages. Alright, so we just need to break up a marriage. I mean, it's a very mean thing to do, but that shouldn't be too hard, right?
Good day to you.
Hello, Roger. Anything you want to tell me about your marriage?
Now see here. That's not anything for you to be asking about. Our marriage is our business and it's private. Why can't people just understand that and just leave us alone?
Sounds like there is some story here. Betty wants me to break up your marriage.
Now that's not funny. Not one bit.
Doesn't really care about that. Okay. Let's see if the wife has anything to say.
Hello, sweetie. How are you?
Hello. I hate to break it to you, but I saw your husband kissing some other woman.
What a horrible thing to say.
It's a very bad thing that
idea
we
of a
don't have
joke?
any speech skills. Anything you want to tell me about your marriage?
Our marriage? Oh, goodness. What kind of a question is that? Mabel didn't put you up to this, did she?
Mabel?
What a silly thing to ask about.
Who is this Mabel person? Let's see if we can find a Mabel. I actually don't remember how to do these quests. I know the last quest, but I don't. This is Martha. So if anyone knows like who to speak to or whatever, like please let me know.
How may I serve you, mistress?
Let's see here. Is this the house of where Mabel lives? It's a very empty house. Hey, Gittan is hotter than Mehmet! Oh no. I'm getting beaten by a plant. This is an industry plant. Planted by Twitch management. I'm impressed that Gittan is standing up. Mine is the same kind of plant and is laying down. Well. Are you no, you're Pat. Who the hell is Mabel? Oh, this is the abandoned house. No one lives here. I had a thought that just escaped my mind. Oh yeah, my Gittan is in the brightest part of the building or of the apartment. I think that is the reason why she is doing well. At least I hope so. This brochure promotes the Hoffing Training Academy with the tagline "Turning the delinquents of today into leaders of tomorrow." I don't have no idea what that's all about, but at least now we have that.
Good day.
Dude, you can really get annoyed by listening to this music. Okay, now we've been to every single house. What the hell do we do? This is the Pip-Boy, by the way. I tried to open the Pip-Boy in order to get like a quest marker, but that doesn't work.
Good day to you.
Alright, can you tell me anything about Rocco's marriage?
Why are you asking me? I don't know anything. And why should I care about their marriage anyway?
If you say so.
People...
But let's see if anyone has anything to say about their marriage.
Kiddo. Now, what's a kid like you want to know about that? Kind of grown-ups.
Maybe just let it rest.
Well, don't you worry your head about it. They worked out their problems a while ago. Haven't heard them fight in a long time.
Oh, but they used to fight. Interesting.
Good day to you.
Oh, here we have Mabel.
Well, they're just so nice, aren't they? It's good the two of them worked everything out.
What do you mean worked everything out?
Oh, well, I'm not one to talk, but there was that fight last year. Everyone could hear them arguing. Janet thought there was something going on with Roger and Martha Simpson. He eventually convinced her it wasn't true. But I've seen the way Martha looks at him. Janet may believe him, but I sure don't.
Ooh, thanks for the tip.
Tip? Oh.
Alright. Martha. You man is stealing bad woman. Come on, you know something. What's the story? Damn it. I wonder if you can, like, you need to find something in their house. Okay, let's have a look around. Here's the basement. Glass pitcher. Cooking pots. You have nothing interesting to place on the desk at this time. Alright, so you need to plant something here, I think. We're getting all the tea! Oh, yes! Hello. Here's a rolling pin. Alright, so I wonder if we can like place like a love letter or something from Martha in the desk of Roger, and then like happen to like oh, this is Mabel. Oh, damn it. I don't know who lives where. Oh, I probably should have looked up the oh, dude, you scared me. I probably should have looked up where and what to do in for all of these quests. I have chamomile. What about you? You're really committing to chamomile tea, Popper, but that's probably a good thing. There are worse things you can drink. You need a map, Maven? I kind of do. I kind of do. Urgley and Secret Affairs. Oh. Here's unedited. Okay, but I feel like if we're getting to the house of Martha, but then at the very least we should be able to like find like. Okay, I'm probably not using my moral good part of my brain here, but I'm thinking like if we can get like the panties or whatever of Martha, and then we can just plant it in the residence of the Rausbaums or Rockwells, I mean. You're getting the intended experience here. I guess I am. I guess I am. Okay, I don't want to sleep. No. Straight for the panties. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I know it makes me look bad. It's not it's not something I'm proud of. Okay, classic 7. Now we're just back here again. And the game crashed. I guess I'm just like switching areas so frequently that the game couldn't handle it. Maybe they're always thinking about the panties. I think this is the first time ever in all my time streaming that I've ever mentioned panties. But now it's my thing, okay? I am now the panties guy. I am the panties streamer. The game gets bored of you take a while. I suppose so.
Since the weather is so wonderful. Later.
Martha Simpson.
Good day.
Simpson residence. Here we go. Stop saying panties. Oh. I was right, by the way. Lacy's underwear. I was right. I've never been this vindicated before. Alright, I know what to do. Rockwell residence. I could put it on his desk, I suppose, but isn't it more appropriate to put it in the bed? Maybe not. Is this even Fallout? Hello. I assure you it is Fallout, even though we're in a very strange simulation at the moment. You place the underwear on the desk. Weirdest place, by the way, to place some underwear. If you want to incriminate someone else. Like, why in the basement? Oh, that actually makes a lot of sense. Because if the husband... By the way, Radiance, what we're doing right now, we're trying to get the man of this marriage to be implicated in a cheating affair. But yeah, like, if we imagine what the husband would do here, is that he would want to like sleep with Martha in a like a not by bits I don't know, a place not too visible to the general public, let's say, especially his wife. So having that taking place down here is probably the best plan from his perspective.
Good day.
The basement is his man cave, so he thinks it would be safe to hide it here. In my theory, for why placing it here. Yeah, exactly. I think I was on the same man, I can't even speak. I had the same thought process as you, but I
Hello,
didn't
sweetie,
articulate
how are
it very well. You better come down to the basement. There's something you need to see.
What were you doing in our basement? What's down there?
Janet, trust me. It's important. You need to know this.
Okay, if you say so.
Janet, move. Move. It's very important that you know about this. Janet! Oh, she's following me.
What's this? Women's clothing? Down here?
Oh no.
What? What the hell is this?
It looks like Roger. No. Oh man, what? I like both of these options. Oh, it's not yours. Oops.
What is this doing here?
Well then, I guess he's cheating on you.
My God! I knew it! I knew it!
Let's see the fallout. Let's see the fallout of this, what we just did. We just figured out the reason or the lore behind the title of the game. By the way, I have turquoise hair now. Oh, I'm looking forward to calling it blue though. Ooh, that's cool. Janet, where's your husband? You need to shoo him out.
Why would Roger do such a thing? It doesn't make sense.
I hope she's gonna like fight her husband. I mean, why the else did we do this? Maybe she's just stuck here. I'm not sure. Well, that didn't really lead to any fun consequences. The cheater ruined the marriage. Yes, it wasn't me. Okay. Oh, yeah, he's stealing my husband. All right, maybe there's something. Maybe this is something I'm good at. Kicks burgundy from my house. Now I can lock in. All right, Radiant and anyone else who's just tuning in. We're stuck in this simulation, and this young girl, Betty, wants us to do bad things in this place in order to get out.
You have turned out to be quite resourceful, it seems. I am slightly impressed. I enjoy your company far more than your father's. He responded quite negatively to my requests.
So where is our dad? Who is our dad? Why would Roger do such a thing? It doesn't make sense, she said, with great emotion and tears in her eyes. Oh yes. The animation, the voice acting, top tier. That isn't such a girly voice. You're right. Because it just so happens that Dr. Brown, the person who is in charge of this simulation, is actually LARPing as a little girl. And apparently doing some gardening. I did what you wanted. Now you have some explaining to do.
You have amused me thus far, but I still don't think you're quite in a position to be demanding anything. Still, I suppose you've earned the right to some further answers. What would you ask of me?
I still very much want to know where my father is.
He's here, and he is unharmed. He has merely been rendered unable to bother me.
How do I know you're not lying to me? Maybe I haven't seen him at all.
Oh dear, now you don't even believe me. How disappointing.
I assure you, James and I talked at length before you arrived. Now let's continue before I grow bored with you.
Fine, let's just get this over with.
Oh, come now, show some enthusiasm.
There are fewer rules this time. I'd like to see just what you're capable of.
I'd like you to kill Mabel Henderson. Please put some effort into it. Do something creative. Beating her to death won't impress me.
She'll never see it coming.
Music to my ears.
Okay, so we have gone from making a boy cry to breaking up a marriage to now actually killing a person. But this guy is so twisted that he wants us to do it in like a unique way.
The Henderson estate is in tip-top
As in just going in and shooting or killing is not good enough. Let's see if we can disable security screening. And what does that do? It's an initiate security program. Disable security screening parameters. I think this will make this robot go crazy. Yeah, exactly.
by God, if I had hands, I'd strangle the
Oh, but now
life
we're
out of
dying.
you.
I didn't think this through, did I? I did not think this through.
It was nothing.
I can give you unique killing advices if you want. Not saying that I'm a professional in that. Oh, you can also activate the chandelier. Interesting. Enable security and discontinue security program. Okay, we can probably do this when she's here. Okay. All right, Radiance. What advice do you have for us? Oh, now she's here. That's kind of weird.
Good day.
There we go. So we can just have Mr. Handy Killer for us. That way, I think Twitch could ban me. Okay, fair enough. Then don't tell us. At least we have a way to get her killed right here, right now, and that is by using Mr. Handy here. But I need him to go inside here to the kitchen. Hello. Hello. That's nice and all, but can you kill?
This is hopeless.
Can you kill her instead? This is not really going the way I wanted it to. Dude, I love the voice lines of Mr. Handy. He still only wants to kill me, though.
Hopeless.
Oh, yes.
There we go.
All beat up on the robot.
I guess it was nothing.
This is hopeless.
This is the most scoffed way to do this quest, by the way. This is like pure Bethesda gameplay right here. Oh no, he's after me. Please just attack Mabel here.
I guess it was nothing.
It just works. But wait, you hear the voice. I guess it was just nothing. I think my character is saying this because we're technically like an NPC at this point.
I'm out of here.
Oh.
I guess it was nothing.
Help!
Oh, yes. Let's all beat up on the robot.
It works my ass. I mean, she is dying. It just takes a million years.
Why must you humans always resort to violence?
Hopeless.
I don't think fire works like that. There we go. She's finally dead. We lost karma. Perfect.
I guess it was nothing.
Enable and discontinue. There we go. I wonder why Mabel didn't just run to her own console. There we go. But at least we did it.
Poor Mabel. Killed by her own robot.
Bloped.
I suspect she never saw that coming.
You are most resourceful.
Why did we kill her? Because Betty wanted us to do it.
You have exceeded my expectations.
We are just
And now we
a
come to the
pawn
last task
in
that I
Betty's
have for you.
scheme.
Succeed, and you shall be granted whatever you wish.
How do I know you're being honest with me?
I think you'll find that I've been quite honest with you thus far.
You haven't told me shit, by the
You
way.
have no discernible reason to mistrust me.
I do. You haven't told me where my father
In
is.
the doghouse, out behind the abandoned home, are a mask and knife. Don the mask and become the pint-sized slasher. Use the knife to eliminate all the residents of Tranquility Lane.
Who the hell is a pint-sized slasher?
He is a figure of myth, born of old campfire stories. You will make him a reality. The residents will know you, and they will fear you. When they have all been eliminated, return to me.
These people, they don't deserve to be punished.
I am afraid you're not in a position to decide what they do or do not deserve. They are under my control, not yours. Now, if you're done attempting to change my mind, let's get on with your final task. After completing it, you will be free to go.
Okay. In games, if you must kill, you kill. And now, the grim quest has been granted to us. We are now the pint-sized slasher. And with this knife, we're gonna take the life of every single resident in Tranquility Lane. And we're doing this in third person, just for the extra immersion.
No, no.
I don't want to do this! I'm being forced to do this, I promise!
I guess it was nothing. I guess...
Kill him! Blow him all, Seven! You're supposed to be the good guys! You're supposed to say, no! No, Seven, don't do this! This will ruin your mind, ruin your innocence. Hey, give him hell! Dude, it's kind of annoying that we're a child though, because everyone else can just run away from us. Oh, you cannot enter vats though. Oh, she just blew up. Is anyone here? I'm the pint-sized slasher! Oh, the blood, it will flow! Oh, it's gonna be so much fun! Look at the piñata! Look at it go! Anyone else? Anyone else? Oh, I'm just a little pint-sized slasher! I will not leave you alone, no! This is my domain, and you are my playthings. Anyone else? Anyone else? Please, 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 please. Oh, are you hiding in the basement? I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Oh, there you are. Yes, I'm the slasher. Okay, I think I'm getting a bit too into it. Do I have to call someone 7? What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't think there's anything wrong with me. And if you would say otherwise, well, you see what I'm capable of doing. My poor ears. What do you mean, poor ears? I'm just. Oh, there we go. That's the last guy. I'm just giving a show, man. The FBI. He's just getting immersed. Yes. Mevin is an S-tier voice actor, but only when it comes to insane people. Exactly. That's my gimmick. I miss world-class voice acting. Well, I'm happy that I had an opportunity to bring it out.
Most enjoyable. Most enjoyable indeed. I haven't felt this exhilarated in years.
I did what you wanted. Now let me out.
Yes, yes. I suppose you've earned the right to do as you like.
I shall miss your company. This has been a simply wonderful time.
The door is now open. Through it you may return to the real world, and whatever inferior existence you have there.
The second option was funnier. You're right about that, yes. And by the way, we have never found our dad in Tranquility Lane. That's the reason why we went here in the first place. This is our dad. I kid you not. This is actually our dad. It was all just a simulation. That means that every single crime I committed wasn't real.
You saved me.
Okay? I haven't done anything wrong.
I'd be trapped in there forever. Oh, it's so good to see you, but What are you doing here?
Like in Detective Pikachu. I have not seen Detective Pikachu, so I don't know that reference. I want answers from you, Dad.
You came all this way and risked your life for answers. They must be important to you.
You've been lying to me all this time.
Yes. I lied about where you were born, about where I was born. I admit that. At the time, I felt the truth would only encourage you to try and leave the vault, to go looking for your past. Perhaps I should have handled things differently. I'm sorry.
Well, sorry isn't good enough, Dad.
I'm afraid there's nothing else I can offer. When Project Purity is finished, we can sit down and really talk. I'd like to work through this. For now, I need to return to Rivet City. There's still much to do.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
You must understand. As much as I love you, this project has been my responsibility since long before you were even born. Too many people have made sacrifices to give up on it now. Your mother, if you'll let me, I'd like to show you what we've accomplished. I want you to be there when we change the world. After so many years, I can finally see it through to the end. I can't stop now.
Okay, let's head for Rivet City.
That's my girl. Let's hurry. Now that I know what we need, I want to get back to work as soon as possible.
Can we just talk for a minute?
Of course.
You know, never mind. I don't actually. I don't actually care. At least not now. I have to go. All right. So we finally did essentially the main quest of the game. We found Daddy stuck in this simulation, and everything we did in simulation was part of the simulation, by the way. So I haven't legendary clip. By the way, thank you, Arnie. Thank you. In Pikachu, they can talk because the father's soul or the protagonist is in him. Oh, as in the soul of Pikachu is, or the soul of the father is inside Pikachu. Is that what you mean? I just realized I only have 4% battery left. This is not good. Well then, Tess, you better find a charger quick. Are we already finishing the game? No. There's still a lot left, but the first part at least is done. We have found Daddy. But now the next part of the quest will begin, or the story will begin, and that is finishing Project Purity. Act 1 done. Yeah, you can put it that way, yeah. Act 1 is essentially done at this point. I don't wanna go. If you see the light, don't walk towards it, okay? Alright, with all that being done, let's put on our gear, and I guess we are ready and able to get going with the main story. There are more than 3 acts for this game. You're pre-ploping out, that's fair enough. I'm not sure what the third act is. If one would like put the game or like categorize the different parts of the main story in different acts. Always walk towards the light, especially if it's at the end of the tunnel. Alright.
I told you it would work, Madison, and now I can prove it.
I consider DLCs as acts. Ah, fair enough.
You're back.
And with good news. I was right about Braun and the Gek. If we can find one, we can adapt it to work with the purifiers.
I'd like to believe you, James. I really would. This is all just so sudden.
Madison, I'm telling you, this is real. I talked to Braun himself. He confirmed it. Don't you see? This is what we've been waiting for.
I don't know, James. So many years have passed. Is it really still worth trying?
How could it not be worth improving the lives of everyone in the wasteland? What could be a more worthy endeavor?
You haven't lost any of your passion, have you, James?
It's as important to me as ever, Madison. I know it's important to you too. Let's finish it together.
James, we don't have a Gek. I can get a small team together, but we'll need proof that it works before people believe us.
I know, I was thinking about that. The lab at the facility had some old pre-war computers that we scavenged. One of them might be useful.
From the last reports, there's no power at the facility. Even if one of those computers had a database, we couldn't access it.
That's why we're going to head over there right now and get things up and running as best we can.
You know, if it were anyone else asking me to do this, I'd have them run right out of Rivet City.
And you know I wouldn't be here if I didn't think this would really work. It's time, Madison.
Damn you, James, when this is all over, you owe me a drink. I'll get the team together.
The voice acting could definitely have more oomph to it, I would say. But this is kind of strange because this guy is voiced by Liam Neeson. Right? I mean, this is supposed to be like a
we need to get back
professional
to
actor, right?
The computer there is our best chance to locate a Gek.
He's listening, I think, but he's being a sexy man and destroying our terrace right now, and he's almost 3 hours away from me. A sexy man and destroying our terrace. Are those things related, or are they separate things? Alright, let's get going.
That's my girl. It'll be good to work side by side with you, honey.
Thank you, Dad.
Don't touch the vegetables. They're fragile.
Alright, so now we need to go back to the Project Purity place and see what we can find there. If we could find a computer with the location of a Gek, then that's awesome. That's exactly what we want. Yes, related. Alright. So now we know, in order to be a sexy man, breaking a terrace is the way to go. Let's see here. If I do this and only one guy's there. All right, let's wait for all of the scientists to spawn in. There we go.
We can't accomplish anything until we can get inside, but none of us are particularly capable fighters. I hate to ask you to put yourself in harm's way, but you seem to have learned to handle yourself. I need you to go in and make sure it's safe for Dr. Lee and her crew.
Sure thing. So we have been inside here before, but we didn't go into the basement, which is why there are still super mutants around that we need to kill. So that's probably not gonna take too long. Yes, get sweaty and take the shirt off. Okay, okay. I see what you're putting down there, Stress Test.
Now try and hide from them.
Oh no, when we were inside the place, all of my keybinds were removed, unfortunately. Alright. I think this was the order. Could be wrong though. Oh, we should also get the back dog meat. I just remember that dog meat is currently outside Vault 101. Well, there we have it. Cell's voice acting makes Liam Neeson looks mid now. Oh yeah, oh yeah. If anyone wants to hire Liam Neeson for a role, please know that I am available as well. And I'm way better than Liam Neeson. You forgot about dog meat. I mean, dog meat is still fine. Like, dog meat is not dead or anything. But yes, I did forget about dog meat. I guess this gives me an opportunity to at least deal with some super mutants on my own. And you can kind of get a little glimpse in how I like to use frag grenades. At least when playing like on hardcore. So you can literally like put down a minefield like this. And as you can see, they are completely neutral towards me, and then all you have to do is find a bunch of super mutants, run away, and they will all blow up on the way to try to get to you like this. So this is a very efficient way to kill enemies without actually fighting them head on. Never leave dog meat behind. I'll make it up to him, I promise. Okay, there was a brute as well. Yeah, I see it. The brute is really, really tough, so it usually takes a lot more mines to kill that one. So with enough mines, you can basically clear out an entire dungeon without fighting them directly. Just by using that strat. Super Mutant Overlords are scary in F43, both in look and strength. I'm not sure if I know what they look like. I know what behemoths look like, and they are absolutely beasts. But I only think that they spawn once you're high enough level, right? So we don't really have to worry about them now. And that is actually one of the reasons why it's kind of good to not get as much experience. Like having level, I've said it before, like during the Skyrim playthrough, but level scaling is actually something I really kind of don't like in video games. Like, if you're creating an RPG and you make it a bad thing to level up, then you probably need to like redesign something, in my honest opinion. Like, leveling up should be one of the most fun aspects, gameplay-wise, of an RPG, in my humble opinion. That should never have anything, like, feel bad related to it.
There you are!
Overlord spawn at level 20, I think. Oh, yeah, okay. So, yeah, we won't have to deal with them anytime soon. There we go. Oh, there we go. So that was the last guy. We are really, really low on ammo at the moment. That is definitely something I really need to figure out, or to fix rather. Now we just need to get back to Daddy. Oh, ammo is right here. Nice. All right. I think this is a good area to make a quick save and to lean into the mic a little bit, lower my voice, create the ASMR streamer experience, and then tell you that I got some bad news. Listen. There's something I have to tell you. I see a light. That you do, Arnie. That you do. Because I unfortunately have to end stream right here, right now. It's the truth. It has to happen. But remember, there is always light at the end of the tunnel. Because we will be back with some more streaming, with some more Fallout 3 tomorrow. Starting at 6 p.m. Central European Summertime. What a sin from such a mortal, the light. Oh shit, oh yes. If you want to be notified when we go live tomorrow at 6 p.m, please drop a follow and you will be notified. W stream, WFO3, W progress, W community. Yeah, W stream, W chat, W democracy. Yes, thank you everyone so much. I will miss you. I will miss you too, Boulder Cookie. And with all that being said, wherever you are in the world, I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing great. I hope you're having a good time. And I hope that we together can have some more good times, create some more good memories, playing Fallout, playing some video games, streaming some streams on this platform called Twitch. But until then, save it out.